Today we have our parenting expert Sheryl Ziegler in the studio to talk about seasonal affective disorder. We've just been chatting about it right now because we're all talking about the sunset so early right now. What is it exactly? And so most people, I think, have an idea what it is.
Yeah, it's a depressive mood pattern. It's a type of depression that's very associated with sunlight and change of seasons. So we see it mainly in the fall it starts, and then as soon as you get more into the winter months, it gets deeper for people who are really sensitive to sunlight and the darkness. And so it's really a pattern in which people are irritable, they have fatigue, they have these really high carb cravings, so there's an associated weight gain with it. And so there's just a lot of these signs that it's depression, but it's just related to the seasonal pattern. When spring and summer come, all of that lifts, and generally they go back to a positive baseline.
Okay, old school, you just tell people to tough it out, but we don't do that anymore. Now we talk about ways we can treat things, the way we can get better at handling them. What are some of those ways that maybe people can be more effective in dealing with it?
So one of the quickest, easiest, and really affordable ways to do this is phototherapy. You can buy these photo lamps. They are available on Amazon. It's don't need to spend more than $50. And you put it there, and first thing in the morning with eyes wide open, you actually stare into these lights. And that helps set melatonin and serotonin, two really important factors in this. So that's an easy way to do it. So you want to do that every day. You can talk to a doctor about it, but this is something you could just get on Amazon over the counter. So phototherapy is really big. And if that's not doing enough, you can, of course, go to psychotherapy. And there's also seeing a psychiatrist and maybe upping either if you're on an antidepressant, upping that, or just getting some sort of serotonin help through medication.
But you can treat it physically before you treat it, say, mentally or emotionally. You're saying that physical light can be the key to it, more than trying to change your mindset, your mood, or how you feel about yourself.
Yes, I think that's a good point. It's not really a mindset thing, right? So that would be maybe more the winter blues, we call them. Yes. Some people are just like, griping about it. They don't like the cold. That's different. There's winter blues, lots of people feel that. But in terms of an actual diagnosable seasonal affective disorder, we're talking about just about 3% of the general population. But if you have pre-existing bipolar depression, that's a huge red flag. Those people, it's like 1 in 4 will experience a seasonal affective piece. And then if you have just generalized depression, it's about 20%. So if you already have depression, you're more at risk.
Sure.
And otherwise, for other people, it's like winter blues, and you could still do the same thing.
Do you know right away? I mean, how do you know?
Yeah. The fatigue and the irritability are really big, and that just not interested in doing things that you were interested in before, just feeling sad and truly crying, and, but again, fatigue is really big, and oversleeping is a big sign.
Okay. Well,
something to think about, something to be aware of.
Yeah.
Hopefully people pay attention and treat it. If it's as easy as you say, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, as always.
Thank you.
Dr. Sheryl Ziegler.